The next stock which I will discuss with you is Emphasis. Okay, तो Emphasis में आपको जो वीकली चार्ट में दिखा रही हूँ इसमें यू कैन क्लियरली सी द स्टॉक इज अ वेरी गुड ट्रेंडर. ये काफी टाइम से एक स्ट्रॉन्ग बुल रन में है. And if I draw the trend lines using the two clear bottoms, okay, one more thing, I am using logarithmic charts. So if I don't use a logarithmic chart, then this is what the price action actually looks like. Very strong exponential rally on the stock, correct? But because I am using logarithmic charts, you can see a little bit better how the price has moved across time. Log charts use करने से the trend becomes definitely clearer when you're analyzing longer term time frames for holding periods of a few months to few years. तो emphasis के chart में you can see कि IPO के बाद it gave a pretty big downside of around 62%. उसके बाद it gave a rally of around 500%, which was the first big rally notice. After that, it gave a decline of around 63%. It went on to rally approximately 336%, which is nearly 3x. Then again, it gave a decline of 47 to 50%. After COVID, this was COVID, right? Yes. After COVID, it gave a very strong rally of around 5x. And अब ये वापस 45-50% गिर चुका है अपने पीक से. So we saw that the stock has a tendency of giving 50 to 60% declines and then multi-bagger rallies. So why am I interested in Emphasis now? The answer lies on various time frames. तो वीकली चार्ट पे हमने देख लिया कि इसका प्राइस एक्शन किस तरह से अनफोल्ड होता है ओवर लॉन्गर टाइम फ्रेम्स. डेली चार्ट पर अगर आप देखेंगे तो यहाँ पर इस स्टॉक ने एक बॉटम फॉर्म किया. आप आरएसआई की तरफ देखेंगे तो आरएसआई ने अपना बॉटम ऑलरेडी बहुत पहले ही फॉर्म कर लिया था जब ये स्टॉक वाज स्टिल राइट इन द डिक्लाइन. This indicates that there is a very strong positive divergence on the chart, which is a positive for the stock and price, a good indication to start making positions for long term, because we've already seen that the stock has a tendency to give multi-bagger rallies. So this is a very good time to start making positions. So I personally started making positions here for long term, but since I am a predominantly momentum trader, I ended up booking my profits around the level of 2200 क्योंकि मुझे थोड़ी negative developments यहाँ पे दिख रही थी. तो 15 मिनट की चार्ट पे बेसिकली द स्टॉक गिव अ नेगेटिव डाइवर्जेंस समवेयर अराउंड द लेवल ऑफ 2280, आफ्टर व्हिच आई सेट माय स्टॉप लॉस राइट बिलो दिस लेवल and it was triggered when the stock started falling on 22nd of February. Now on the 75-minute chart, as you can see, so daily chart pe we saw that there is a strong RSI positive divergence. On the 75-minute chart, we can see that the stock has formed a higher high, which is an indication of a bull run or an uptrend. Now, यहाँ पे एक temporary bottom stock ने form किया है, but we still have to wait and see whether the stock actually starts to go up. If it does, then that would mean that the stock is also forming higher lows. तो higher high इसने already यहाँ पर form किया है हमारे लिए, और higher low इसको अभी भी form करना बाकी है. पिछले बार इसने क्या किया था, न्यू लो नहीं फॉर्म किया था एंड एक छोटा सा हायर हाई भी फॉर्म किया था, करेक्ट? So these are early indications of a positive signal. So if you were to purchase the stock right now, what would be your stop loss? Your stop loss would naturally be a little bit below the recent support of 1900. So आपका stop loss यहाँ से आप समझ लो 9 साढ़े 9 to be on the safe side 10% का stop loss होगा. So 1858 would be your stop loss level, which is 10% from the current market price of 2065. Next question is, what would be the target? So to be conservative, for now, we will hold the target right below this consolidation zone. So the first target is 2858. From the current market price, that comes out to 40% target. Very conservative, very comfortable, not bad. And also more than 4 ka risk reward ratio, which as per my rule book is a definite go. The second target, or the more liberal target on the stock, is at the level of 3573 or 75 to round it up, which is a 72% rally with the same stop loss. So this gives you an even better risk to reward ratio of more than 7. For long term, my actual target on the stop loss, sorry, my actual target on the stock is this trend line, this resistance trend line. So that would be around the level of, you can say, अगर हम current डे प्राइस एक्टिविटी से देखें तो अराउंड 5000 का टारगेट हम पकड़ सकते हैं इस स्टॉक में. बट देन दिस वुड बी, यू नो, काउंट, दिस वुड बी लाइक काउंटिंग योर हेन्स बिफोर दे हैच. फिर भी अगर आप 5000 का टारगेट पकड़ते हैं तो इट गिव्स अ 140% टारगेट. दिस इज ओनली फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म. एंड remember that when you enter a stock you need to review the analysis time and again. So for that you can get in touch with me anytime. All right. So now I will look at what Gurleen ji had to say. She said that she's bought the stock at 2240. So basically, she pretty much ended up buying near the peak of the recent high. And I can understand that you might be a little bit worried considering the stock is 10% lower. I would suggest that you maintain the stop loss which I have given and you continue to hold the stock for a target of 3600 if that fits your time frame. And Gurleenji, if you found this analysis useful, please give a thumbs up in the comments.